We have been dispatched to a 23-year-old female who could possibly be in labour and is at home. On arrival to the location, we have identified good entry and exit points to the house. We've also identified our closest hospital and maternity clinic. We've identified any possible dangers which we cannot see. We've got our PPE, gloves, glasses and boots on. Andrew, do you feel safe to go in?
I do.
Okay. Hello, we're from the ambulance. I'm Josephine, this is Andrew.
Hi.
What's your name?
Maxina.
Maxina. So what's going on today, Maxina?
I have a baby on the way.
You have a baby on the way. Have you got contractions at the moment?
I do, and they are really hurting.
They're really hurting. And what time did they start?
About an hour ago.
About an hour ago. Okay. How far apart are they?
They're like 30 seconds apart.
And how long are they lasting?
About 2 minutes.
Okay, so they're 2 minutes apart lasting 30 seconds, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, would you like some pain relief?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what we've got, could you please set up our BDM and resus kit? We've got an inhaled analgesic. Do you have any allergies?
No.
Have you ever had methoxyflurane?
Nope.
If you were to give that pain a number, 1 being no pain, 10 being the worst pain, what number would you give it?
Oh, it's an 8 on 5.
5? Okay, so we might hold back on the analgesic for a little bit. I just want to know a bit more about what's going on.
Oh, okay then.
Have you contacted your lead maternity carer?
Yep, I have.
You have, and what's she doing? Is she on her way?
She's making her way here.
She's making her way here. Okay, and do you know how many children you're expecting? Is it the one or are you expecting 2 babies?
Just one.
Just one? Okay. How far along in the pregnancy are you?
36 weeks and
cool.
about 3 days.
Cool, so this is an imminent birth, so, okay. And how many children have you got? Or
I haven't got any.
Yeah, have you ever been pregnant before?
I've been pregnant one other time.
One other time, okay, and you've got no children?
No.
Okay. Were there complications in your other pregnancy?
It was a miscarriage.
Miscarriage, okay. Do you mind if I just have a look at what's going on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Also, just let me know when you've got contractions, when they start and when they finish.
Alright then.
Alright, so I'm just having a look. We're not fully dilated yet.
So I have a contraction now.
Got a contraction at the moment. Okay, so just it's starting now?
Yeah, it's hurting a bit more now.
It's hurting a bit more. Would you like some pain relief?
Yes, can I?
Yeah, okay. So I'm just looking for any blood in the vagina or anything like that which could indicate tearing, but we've got none of those signs and symptoms at the moment. We've got methoxyflurane, it's an inhaled analgesic. Do you mind doing some obs for me? A blood pressure, maybe a heart rate, rest rate? This is the methoxyflurane. It's an inhaled, exhaled analgesic. In a minute I'm going to get my offsider to drug check it for me. Have you got any renal problems?
No.
Have you heard of or know of malignant hypothermia?
No.
Okay, and obviously you're able to obey commands because you are talking to me and communicating with me. And you haven't had this drug in the last week?
No.
Okay, so I'll just do a drug check. When you're done, Andrew, if you could just drug check that for me as well.
Yep.
So that last contraction lasted about 1.5 minutes. Just let me know when you have your next one.
Okay.
Cool. So methoxyflurane 2020 04 singles.
Cool. So I'll give you that one. Inhale, exhale through the whistle there. And I'm just going to have another look to see how dilated you are.
So that's
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I've got another contraction coming up now.
Okay, and it looks like you're quite dilated at the moment. So you're about 10 centimetres. Do you feel like pushing yet or no?
Yes, a little bit.
You do? Okay, so when you feel the need to,
It's hurting a bit more now.
feel free to yeah, okay, just suck on that methoxyflurane and it'll help with the pain. Okay, so when you're ready, just push as hard as you can. Now I'm here to support the baby's head. When you're ready, nice big push.
Oh yeah.
Well done, you're doing a good job.
Is it out yet?
Not yet, it's nearly there. Pressing on the perineum to avoid an explosive. There we go, we've got baby's head. Pressing on the perineum to avoid an explosive
Okay, it's a little
birth.
break now.
Yeah, feel free to just take a breather. It's hard work pushing a baby out. How about our obs?
Cool. So our obs were turning at a 98 heart rate, 20 respiration rate, and 130 over 90 blood pressure.
Awesome. So your obs are looking good at the
Okay,
moment.
skin contraction
Another
now.
contraction. Nice
Yeah.
big push. Baby's almost out. I'm just going to support the head and shoulders as baby's coming out. Awesome. And baby is out. Just going to give a quick rub down and a stimulate, clearing the airways. Baby's getting a bit more colour as well. We've got activity. Baby's moving around. We've got nice muscle tone movement in the face. I'm going to give baby to mum for some skin to skin.
Okay.
And you have got a boy.
Oh,
Did you know what you were having before?
no.
And do you mind just noting down the time of birth, please?
Yep.
Okay, so a quick at score. Like it says, baby's got activity, moving around. We've got a nice strong cry, which means we've got a respirate. Baby's got some nice colour. Grimace appearance is good. Grimace is good. Activity is good. I'm just going to have a listen to baby's heart rate. Nice, strong, fast heart rate as well. So just keep baby close to you, nice and warm. We've got a hat to put on baby as well. And next month you're probably going to feel some contractions. That will be the placenta.
Okay.
Did anybody warn you about that second birth that comes afterwards?
What? No.
Yeah, so it's just the placenta.
Okay. Because I do feel contractions now.
Okay, so you're feeling contractions?
Yeah.
Okay, when you're ready, just a nice big push and that'll be our placenta coming through. If you could just get a hazard bag ready for the placenta, please.
Okay, it's coming now.
Nice big push, there we go. We can see the placenta's
Ooh.
coming out. Awesome, there we go, it's out. So I'm going to put the placenta down. Just give it a quick assess. Obviously the placenta's still connected to baby. Looking at the placenta, there's no bits missing, there's no damage done to it. It's all in one piece, there's no imminent damage done to it, so that's all good. What we'll do now is we're going to clamp the cord. We're going to clamp it at 10 centimetres away from baby, and then again at 15 centimetres away from baby. And we'll leave that there just until the cord stops pulsing, and then we'll get someone to cut it. Mum, do you have anyone that you want to cut the cord?
The dad can, but he's out now, so no, you can do it.
Do you mind if we do it?
Yeah, you can
Okay,
do it.
Andrew, do you want to cut the cord?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Alright, so we're just looking, the cord's not pulsating anymore, so I just get you to clamp in between those two those two clamps. The placenta is off, Mum, you can have baby back to you. We'll wrap the placenta up and put it in a hazard bag to take off with us to hospital so that the hospital can take that as well. Check in again that mum hasn't got any vaginal bleeding, there's no signs of postpartum hemorrhage, which there isn't, which is good. We've also had no fluids excreted with mum when baby was being born, like bowel motions, urine, poo, all that sort of stuff. So mum, now that baby's born, I'm just going to do another assessment on baby. I'm going to check the heart rate. Andrew, if you mind just doing another blood pressure and stuff once I've had a listen to the heart. Awesome, baby's got a nice, strong, fast heart rate, which is good. Activity, baby's moving around fine. We've got his eyes open, looking much more perfused now. Baby's got a more pink colour rather than blue like he was when he first come out. Respirate, baby's got strong. It's quite evident that baby's breathing really, really well, and he's crying as well, which indicates a nice strong respirate. Grimace, baby is crunching his face. He's at the moment looking for mum's teat, which gives us a good grimace sign. So we'll give it about an 8 at the moment. Andrew's just going to do me some more obs. So mum, our lead maternity care has just arrived. Baby's been born, and I'll do a handover with you soon. So your midwife is now here.
Oh, yeah.
What are mum's obs looking like?
So her blood pressure is currently sitting at 120 over 80. Heart rate's at 86 and respiration rate's at 17.
Awesome, so obs are still looking good, mum. We would recommend transporting you to the hospital. Again, you can decline that, but as there's other things that can go on like postpartum hemorrhage, it's highly recommended. And also if anything happens, you're at least in the good hands and being monitored at the hospital. But it's entirely up to you.
I will go to the hospital.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.